Spring year 2 already. So anybody that says 3 days first season is crazy, because it has been 1 year. It has been 6 hours and 49 minutes, and I think I only took 2 breaks, and both of those were less than 10 minutes. So I don't want to hear more crying about 3 days is too short. Alright, it is springtime, and springtime means we pick berries. Lots and lots of berries. Have a good night, Dyer. First year paying taxes, which is only 270 gold. My other taxes on year 11 is like almost 3,000. So that is absolutely nothing. Yo, dude. Here's your taxes. Thanks, dude. I still think you should get Dynasty points every time you pay your taxes, just because you progressed 1 year. Alright, I'm gonna sell you as many berries as my taxes were. Here you go. There you go. Alright. Let's see what quest this one is. Some of these quests are really easy to complete, and some of them are like, why would you think that I can do that? Hi, can I help you with something? Oh, you need me to craft you a tool? Okay. You need a new axe. As long as it's not metal, we don't have a problem. Stone axe. Well, guess what, buddy? I got extra ones. 2 stone axes. I have 1, so I need another. So basically, I noticed with quests in this game, as of the last couple patches, is if you don't have the building built, like say if I had a smithy 3 built right now, he would ask for something that was iron. I don't even have a workbench crafted right now, and they ask for stone tools. This I think is my 2nd or 3rd one that's been like this. So as long as you don't have the building crafted, they don't ask for ridiculous stuff anymore. So that's been a pleasant change. So like I said, the devs are working on stuff. It's just gotta have a little patience. Healing plants. There we go. So you didn't ask for rock stuff in the winter. I would have totally found all these rocks already. So many more rocks now. Thank you. Thank you, Rock Patch. Alright, here. So we got 2 axes. So they'll also, like, before they would not take anything under 100%. Like if you had a crossbow that you shot 1 time, they would not take that crossbow. It was just too good for them. Or they were just too good for it, rather. Now you can have like a 10% crossbow and be able to turn it in, which is great. Because the rewards for a lot of these isn't worth the materials you're putting in. Sorry, my throat's getting a little hurt today. Alright. Here you go, dude. It's 2 stone axes. Happy to help. For 2 whole dynasty points. Oh, let's go check and see if we got any new workers. I still need 1 more worker. We are trying, I said the first person I got that was a 6 in either forestry or cutting down trees or hunting. That's what gender I would go with, because I don't plan on having any male-female combos until I get past chapter 7. That way I have enough workers for the things that I need. Last time I had 3 children in the village, and so that's 3 people that don't work. You know, children, how they mooch off you. Anyway, no, so 3 children that still had, 16 years until they could even work. And then my child. And then when the women would get pregnant again, that would be an unfulfilled working spot. So I said this time I'll pick 1 gender until I'm at chapter 7, and then after that I will be more than happy to take multiple genders. Not worth my time. Crud, you only have 2, man. Oh, where's Ida? Ida's my future wife, because she has 10 on... She takes care of all the chickens and stuff, so she already has skills, man. Alright, we always do a quick save before we talk to him because dialogue is so much of a haha, joke's on you. How have you been lately? They have over 60 approval of you. Asking how they're doing usually works okay. Nice weather because it's spring, that's safe to say. And then hunting tips. Okay, cool. So she liked all that. Save. You have beautiful eyes. And you should have lunch by the river. And flowers look like you. And that's all you can do. So 82 and 100 approval. So that's good. We're gonna save that. Hi, chickens. We're already here, and nope. So the icon with the mining above it, like it looks like a pickaxe, is the first one. I need that one to be 5+, so my lumberjack doesn't suck. My hunter is a 6, so she does a really good job. I shouldn't be too picky, but I am. That's just how it works. So we're gonna head up here to these 2 towns and check and see if there's any females with a 5 or 6 hunting, or not hunting, 5 or 6 dun dun dun. So horrible at that words. Words are hard. Extraction skill. Extraction, hunting, farming, diplomacy, survival, crafting. Okay, so your person that's working in your smithy, your tavern, or your sewing need to have higher skill in crafting. And then the person that works in your basically fishing hut, survival, so fishing hut for gathering and fishing. So gathering and fishing, so your hunter's lodge as a gatherer or your fishing lodge as a fisherman will need a higher skill in this. And then your farming will basically be your person that takes care of the farm animals or the person that works in the barn. Needs the chicken and the little hay in the field. Diplomacy, I don't even know. Like, if there were merchants in this game, this is probably the skill that they would need. But there's no merchants that you can make or hire in this one. And then hunting is your hunting lodge person. So the higher this is, the better of a hunter they are. So you get more more leather and more meat the higher this skill is for the person you have in your hunter lodge. And then anyone that's mining or taking down trees need the extraction, basically. The higher skill in this, the faster they can log and the faster they can get mats for you for that. So that's just a quick rundown of some of the skills. Alright, I think we can make our own axe now. Hold on. There we go. And 4 for the wooden spear. So, Bison, also like the American buffalo, but Bison don't attack you unless you get near them. If you run up on him, like getting a certain distance, they will attack you, but they're pretty peaceful as long as you just don't irk them off. Foxes don't attack unless you attack. These guys don't attack unless you get too close. Boars will come across the map at your face. Wolves will do the same thing. Rabbits leave you alone. Deer leave you alone. I think that's all the things we have currently in game. Oh, bears. Bears will eat your face off too. And somebody's like, why are you picking berries in spring? 1, because it's money. 2, because I'll get my 3rd thing in athlete for my stamina reduction while moving by picking berries. So pick as many berries as you can possibly pick. And always sell them, because there's more berries on the map than you will ever be able to harvest during summertime anyway. Also have a tool out while you harvest, because it seems to go a fraction of a second faster. I think the berries feel threatened if you pull a knife on them. Hand their wallet over faster. Alright, and away we go again to the next berry patch. This is a perfectly acceptable pastime for spring to make some monies. We will be planting some cabbage. I would say onions usually, but we're going to do cabbage because I still have like 120 onions left. Because I just got my hunter, and I don't have enough meat production to finish those out yet. So today is basically berry collecting, and we'll be seeing if anybody at the campfires have any skills we can use. I don't even know my population cap right now. I only have one worker. Alright, I think we're good there. Coffee. We made it. Alright. What do you guys know? Do you know anything important? You got 4 extraction. Not what I'm looking for though. Hi, can I help you with something? Oh my god, what do you need? Mouse to feed. Skills. Journal. Aha. Okay, I'll be back up here for this one. I gotta check one more village, and then I'll run down to my village and get what you need. Because I always keep extra berries from last spring, or last summer. Just for this occasion. I should have sold those berries, but I did not. Whoops, I need to go this way. Nice. 400 and some change. Very nice. Goodbye. It's only one dude. 5 hunter. Not good enough for extraction though. Alright, well, away we go then. Back to the house. We'll finish this berry mission real quick. It's not worth much. Most of them are just a couple of things. It says 60 coins and 3 Dynasty rep, but we'll see. I've been doing a lot of missions and they haven't actually paid up what they're supposed to pay up. Like some of them say we'll give you boots and a fur hood or something like that, and they don't pay either one of those. So, I know that they're working on the quests to make them a little more palatable. I'll be back, lady. Ignore me. I'm just over here making sharp sticks. I do actually plan on testing the bows out again. Alright, now we have ×5 meat. Dun dun dun. We technically have 8 meat, but we have as many as the lady asked for. Okay, head this way. So quiet this morning. The only reason I'm talking to people is because it brings up your diplomacy. And if you bring your diplomacy up high enough, you can have 15% off goods, or you can increase your payout by 15%. I think it's 15, hold on. Skills. Diplomacy. Yeah, 5, 10, 15. And seller, 5, 10, 15. Yep. It makes a big difference. Because at 2 in seller, you don't have to do guess math anymore. It's 50% of whatever this says over here. So you don't have to go, how much exactly do I have or can I make off of this? I mean, it would be neater if they had, so price would be the same over here on the seller window. But here it would have the price that we sold it for. Like we could sell it for 15 gold or whatever. It'd be nicer to have what we could sell it for and then the price on the other side of how much we'd actually be buying it. Instead of just, this is the price of the item, but you can only have a portion of it that you don't even know until you actually try to sell it. It's very annoying. Too much maths, guys. Anytime there's too much maths, I don't like it. Oh, yeah, the reason I started over, like, I still have the save, because, dear God, I wouldn't delete that. But the main reason I wanted to start over is I wanted to kind of see how much progress the devs got, because they've done a lot of things since we just started last week. Like, Friday was when I first bought the game. And so I kind of wanted to see how far they progressed, and one of the patch notes yesterday said that they made more points for the chapter quests. So I'm stuck at 936, and I've been doing quests for 3 days on my year 11 one, and I've only gained, I think, 15 points total. And so it would be another 3 to 4 real life days before I reach the 1,000 points you need in chapter 7. So a little bit of frustration, and also a little bit of like to see, yeah, I was just kind of, they have been adding more quests with better rewards, so it's not near as brutal as the 1 or 2 points you'd get per quest per season. But it's still pretty brutal, and I needed a break. I needed to see some more progress. So if I popped over to my other town, you'd see tier 3 of everything except the food storage, which I still don't have that one. I don't have cattle or food storage. I have everything else. But yeah, it was pretty brutal. And I was like, oh my, I don't know if I can keep doing this to try to get 1 or 2 points per thing. So, but yeah, that was my reasoning behind that. Yeah, I was like, yeah, some of the seasons don't even have, like, I'll go 3 towns away from where I'm at, like I'll rotate through. Um, I always keep extra berries because they always want a stupid berry for these mouse to feed. Like it's springtime right now and I pick up mouse to feed, right? Because that's the only quest I ran into while I was running to see if I had any people that had a +5 to extraction. So I look for specific people now. But yeah, I started over and it was 6 hours and 30 minutes to finish the first year. So we're in spring of year 2 right now. Yeah, I always laugh. I'm like, yeah, anybody that says that 3 seasons is not long enough, or 3 days in a season is not long enough, sorry, I get attacked a lot. There we go. Uh, yeah, three days in a season is plenty long enough because you can't fast forward like you can in Banished. Also, if you haven't like any questions or anything, please don't hesitate to ask because I welcome the dialogue. I do ramble a lot. I just want to throw it out there. Fair warning. Nothing's put in a book. It's all just thrown out there. I was thinking about doing a couple Steam guides to kind of funnel down what I've learned, but I haven't done that anyway. I decided to save all my money on animals for sheep, specifically because a lot of the stuff that's 500 gold is wool stuff, and I made enough doing like wheat farms and stuff like that to be able to pay for fertilizer really easy. Or I mean, even just a 1 day of berry picking in the spring is enough to buy manure to fertilize for the rest of the year. So I only did sheep, and if you manually do it yourself for sheep, you get ridiculous amounts of wool. I think I had 8 of 12 of the sheep that you can have in your barn. And then my wife worked the animals because she had a +10 to animals. So I was still getting crazy stuff even when I'm not sitting on top of it. Okay, we're a click closer. I was curious, you said you didn't have any of the animals, but I was wondering how much manure pigs put out. If it was even worth it, because if they only do 1 per day, I would rather not. But the sheep put out a lot of wool, and if you have the babies, they also put out milk. If there's no babies, they don't put out milk. Alright, lady, I killed the buffalo for your meat, and I saved a berry from last year, so just wipe the mold off, and you should be happy with your foods. Here you go. Oh, I got 60 gold and 3 rep. Very nice. That is much better than nothing and 1 rep. Yeah, yeah, even the new farms, as of patch of yesterday, the new farms you have to fertilize when you first make them. Like I'm about to have to go make a one right now, actually. Journal, chapter 4, the farm. Whoops, J. F. Ep5. There we go. Oh, and this town here is the one you buy sheep in. There's a sheep thing right back here. But yeah, I saved up 30,000. Because rams are 3,500 and the sheep are, so yeah, lambs are 25, sheep are 30, or 30. Jeez, I can't say the names, the numbers. Numbers are bad. But yeah, I saved up a lot just so I could start making wool clothing. Alright, let's go back in the dark. Oop, hold on, let's see. Anybody that's new? Nope. Okay. I check the villages about once per season to see if anybody here is what I need in my other place. So right now all I have is hunter. So I do all the woodwork myself. So what do you like about the game so far? Nice. Yeah, the town building is pretty dang fun. And then the people management's interesting because if you put the right skilled people in the right spot, you get a lot more for your production. My other town, I had a mix of males and females for my workers, and then they started marrying each other, and I had a crap ton of kids. And kids don't work, but they count against your population cap. So I was like, no. So this time, I said the first person I found that had I said +5 to either hunting or extraction, that I would hire them and their gender for my town, and ended up with a person that had a lady that had six hunting. So yeah, and the mom's out for 2 years, and then she works for 6 months, and then she has another baby. Is what happened to me on 2 of my workers. So I was like, oh god, come on guys. But I had the points and I hadn't hired anybody, so that was on me. I'm halfway tempted not to even get married until I'm in chapter 7. That way my pop cap won't be affected. But I'm excited to see if they actually did increase enough points where we're not stuck for days, like real days, trying to level up 1,000 points. Okay, so the wife that you get, I was trying to get her to live in my house instead of live in her parents' house. So I clicked remove, and remove means you remove them from the job and sometimes kick them out of the town. So I have to be really careful about that now. But anyway, it removed her status as a mother, so I was able to put her back into the barn as a farmer. So I felt really bad because she'd have a baby on her as she's like trying to thrash wheat and stuff. I'm like, my baby has been abused. But Otto's fine. He's fine. He's a smart kid that stands in the doorway, so I can't leave for work in the morning. Have you had that problem yet with the kids in your village where they stand in the door and block you from getting in and out? Oh, okay. Yeah, and the kids spend time in the tavern, which cracks me up a lot. I'm like, we didn't have daycares, we just had places to drink for toddlers. That's cool. Alright, here. Go ahead and knock this out. I'm supposed to build a... I had to take my farm down because it said build a farm. I'm gonna do it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Now I'm gonna check this time because last time I did not check. And my field... See a 5x5. I was trying to make a 4x5. Dear God. I'm horrible at this game. Like, counting. Yeah, no... That's how it should be. I mean, who doesn't give their kid a little Jack Daniels to go to sleep? It's perfectly natural. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe. Hold on. 4x5. There we go. Perfect. It's amazing. We're done. We're done for the night. Let's go to sleep. I've been able to successfully count to 20. Alright. Actually, we need to get our crops planted, so let's get that done. Gonna get some flax seeds. I mean, I guess we could mix it up just a little bit. How much flax? I had 3, so we'll do 2 onions. Okay. There's my mighty hunter right there. Let's see here. One of these. 6 leather. 1 log. 10 sticks. I like to have backups. Because sometimes you can get through without messing with it, and sometimes you can't. Doo-doo-doo. Alright. Big. There we go. Alright. Oh, yep. What did you forget? The manure. Yeah, sorry, it's 2:15, so the yawning is a thing that's gonna happen for a second. Did the bow actually... Did they fix it? The first time I played with it, it was pretty brutal. Oh my goodness, I don't have manure. For shame. Okay, well I might check it out again then, because I drew one time and I was out of stamina before I could take less than a second to aim. And to me that was like extremely disappointing. But if they've done any work on it at all, it might be worth it again. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I shot a deer in the head, what, 5 times? And it didn't even damage it, like it still kept running. And I would sneak up on it again once it stopped, shoot it in the head again. That was really frustrating. And then I ended up having to kill the pig with a knife because the arrows just wouldn't do anything to it. But they have put 2 patch notes in for bows since then. Yeah, I mean if I was like literally hunting for deer in real life, I would aim behind the shoulder blade to hit him in the heart, but I don't, yeah, I don't know about this game. Yes, I really hate them as far as hunting them. A lot of people will shoot them in the hind, not in this game, but real life, they'll shoot them in the hindquarters to kind of cripple them if they're not a heart shot person. And then they'll shoot them again. But yeah, in this game I still suck even with spears taking down deer. Alright, we are here for manure. It took me a minute. I was like, what are we here for? What do we need? Hi, guy. Need some poop, please. 15. Thank you. Have a good day. Actually, let me see if I have anything I can sell you. There. And run. Oh, nice. Okay. That would be really great. Oh, awesome. I'm actually pretty excited to try the bow again then. I'm actually stuck on Elowin's quest over here. I finished the first part of it with a spear. But the second part, where he tells you to give him 100 gold to do this stuff, I've been failing that one. But I don't have a bow at the moment. Alright, I need food, water, and then I'm gonna finish the fields. Hey, Chumley. Is it Tarsinti? Let's go and get some foods. It's the 3 a.m. crowd, guys. What's going on? Teosinti? Okay. I probably butchered that as well. I'm from Oklahoma. You should, our accents are a little off. Nice. Oh, well, cool. I mean, thank you guys for viewing. I'm not super exciting, I'll just tell you that way. Hey, my name's Tia, like Leo with the T. So I always get a lot of, like, people call me Tay. I'm like, it's really not Tay, but I don't care enough to correct you. Alright, let's see here. Guys, what we're doing? We're doing food, weren't we? Food, food, food. For me. For you. Okay, get some water and then we'll be able to plant. But yeah, like I said, it's like, anybody has any questions, I'm more than happy to discuss it with you. It's, I really like this game. I've, like I said, been playing an insane amount. Like, if I'd done this much work at a workplace that you get paid at, I'd be super rich by now. Yes, the rep increase is a big deal. Very, very much so. Like I said, I'm stuck at 936 out of 1,000 for chapter 7 on my previous save in year 11, and I needed to walk away and restart. So hopefully this one will be a lot better. And now that I kind of know what the quests are, even like the ones that only give you 2 to 5 rep or whatever, I have a little box that I keep stuff in that I know will be needed for later. And I don't know if you guys know or not, if you don't have the building built, like they haven't asked me for any metal tools because I don't have a smithy or anything else built like that yet. So that's been really nice. Alright, we are doing farming stuff. This one. Alright, so we have to hoe it first, and then we have to fertilize it. So you hold down the hoe and just scooch back, so you don't have to click it all the time. Because nobody wants to click this thing 5 million times in a field. Same thing with seeds. If you're dropping seeds, just hold the click button down and move. And as long as you have stamina, it will do what it needs to do. Alright. Yep. Anytime, like fertilizing does the same thing, seeds do the same thing. As long as you can see that white lettering right there, it will allow you to do it. Like I could even turn that way and do it without lifting the mouse button. It even lets you run into the grass a few times. Oh, like holding down the left mouse button, I can move over here and still have it held down. And as soon as it has the white lettering on the field, it'll keep fertilizing. So I just hold the mouse button down the entire time. Oh, the NPCs still do not require manure. So if you have a lady or gentleman that is your field worker, I only have one employee at the moment, but as soon as I do, I let them come out here to fertilize. Like I get everything ready that I can beforehand, and I let them come out here and fertilize, and I stand behind them and plow as they fertilize, because that speeds up their process by a lot, because I usually only need them for the fertilizer. New level of farming. Excellent. We're gonna see if we can do a stamina reduction maybe. Farming. Oh, nope. So we'll do vegetarian so we can open that next branch. I thought vegetarian actually meant that you would like have to use 17 seeds on a field of 20, but it doesn't actually work like that. I don't know if it's not implemented or if I kind of noticed I got more seeds when I harvested them, but that just might be me wishful thinking or having like a really good harvest. Alright, we're gonna do flax seeds first. So you guys will laugh about this. It's my wife to tell them to plant and harvest. They're slow. Oh, we're out of it already. Alright, let's see what's up next. On Jones. We're only doing 2 this year because we still have like 150 of them. And then cabbage. Cabbage is still my food crop that sells the best. So your cabbage and meat for the pottage. Yeah, like I said, if you get everything ready except the fertilization, whatever, of the field, send anybody out to fertilize and just walk behind them and do the stuff yourself. I sometimes rotate more than one member on in spring and autumn to do all the harvesting and the planting, and then the rest of the year they're working woodworking or excavating, because they don't have to be, if you have at least one skilled worker on there, they work pretty good. If you don't have any skilled worker, like level 1 guys out there, it takes them forever. Or, I mean, it doesn't say which skill you're supposed to have, but I still think it makes a difference. Alright, so we're planted. We're good. All right. Meat. I found out that once you get to seller with 2 skills, or skills, diplomacy. Once you get up to seller and have 2 of 3 in seller, if you're selling the wheat, you'll make like a 5 gold profit instead of using it for animal feed. So you could buy animal feed or sell 10 wheat. And if you sold 10 wheat, instead of making animal feed, you would make 50 gold. And the animal feed's only like 45 or something like that. It gets less and less each time you get buyers as well. Yeah, they do, Chumney. Like if you have a really small field, it takes them forever because they AI it out to be all season, which is sucky. The what the heck? There we go. Sorry, brain is trying to process doing things. Nice. 98 meat. This is why we have hunters right here. Boom. Good job. Good job, hunter. 95 leather. Nice. So if you're like me and you have 5 million leather in your storage containers, make bags out of them because they sell much, much better than just the straight up leather does. Nope, I was making gloves, but it would be cheaper to sell the raw material than sell gloves. I was a little sad about that. But yeah, just make the simple bag. It sells really well. Okay, there's that. Leather torches. Actually, I want to. Let's get these onions out of the way first. Nope. Dun dun dun. All right, we have 79. I was saying I like to do the meat and gravy first because it for crafting because the 99. There we go. You have to cook the meat first, which is XP, and then you have to cook the meat and the onions together, which is XP. So it levels you up pretty good. You don't have to start over, but if you're stuck in chapter 7 at like anything less than 950, I would consider it because you could probably catch up in time. Like the days you spend in the new game would probably catch you up just as fast. But you might not want to yet. Like I said, I kind of miss having 2,000 storage because I have 2 of the tier 3 storages. 2,000 storage is nice. End of year 4. I mean, if you like what you have, just stay with it. But if you don't mind a little change, mix it up a little bit. Like the first time around, I didn't get to do Elwyn's story at all because it was bugged for me, like nada. And this time I've got to do his story, and I enjoyed everything up to the point where I have to pay to compete against him, which I don't like that part because I like my money. I like my money how it is mine. Yeah, end of year 4 is still, let's see here, 24 hours at least. Taxes quest, you get 0 rep. $0.00. But are you talking about the rep for where you have to go collect people's taxes? Yeah. that one is a big rep quest. One of the Unighosts quests is to go get taxes from other people. And that one, I think, had roughly, I want to say 500 total points worth of rep. Yeah, that one had a really large chunk. If you're in front of that one, you should be good. You shouldn't have to worry. But if you're on Chapter 7 and you've done all of Unighost quests, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, it should tip you over then. You should be okay if you do Unighost quests. Or you should be really, really close. I would still keep grabbing villager quests if you can get them, though. Just make sure to keep about 20 berries. If you have to do the feed the family quest, you never run out of berries if you have about 15. Yeah, no, you should be good if you haven't done the tax collection quest yet. Somebody told me earlier that if I wanted to go to bed, I should probably stop drinking coffee. I was like, no, I need it to make my blood circulate. Yeah, so the same skill they use for raising animals, you also use for the farmer in the barn, so the like thrashing of wheat or making of grain, or making flour and stuff like that. So if you have somebody with that, it makes both those tasks go really, really fast, which is nice. I'm just happy they reduced the thrash in the barn if you wanted to do it yourself. So it's 2 seconds instead of 5, which is amazing. Alright, there we go. Smithy 1. That's why I cook. I wasn't going to put a smithy up until I had a workbench up until I had a smithy. They have really nice storage. 79 meat with gravy. Delicioso. So I thought the barn would be a lot harder to get to because of farming experience. But it was like making a field, and then I got 15. I hadn't even put seed down, right? I put fertilizer down, and I had 15 of like the 20 plots fertilized, and it dinged to the barn. I was like, holy crap. That's actually pretty awesome. I was really happy about that. I thought it was a lot farther away. But yeah, no, if you're in year 4 and haven't done the taxes yet, I think you're good to be able to get enough points so you're not spending a whole real week trying to get past 1,000 rep. One of the ones I did that was worth 1 point a couple days ago was worth 8 points today. Yeah. Yeah, no, your hunters definitely bring in a lot of meat, especially if they're more skilled. I absolutely love that they bring meat and leather in so rapidly. And that way, whatever you're farming, you can mix in to make for food and money. I said the meat with gravy is what I use to feed people, and then the pottage is what I use to make for my when I sell things. Like, that's my monies. I'm gonna step away for just a second, and I will be right back. Alrighty. Yeah, the manure is gonna suck, eat into the profits a little bit. You're not wrong about that. But like if you think about it math-wise, you get like what, 2 to 6 cabbage per plot, and if you make pottage, that's 14 gold per pottage. So yeah, I mean it'll eat some of the profit, but it won't eat all of it. Not as much as having a designated worker with for a pig or whatever, just to bring manure in. But I'm kind of excited to see, because I was able to save up a crap ton of money so I could do my sheep farm by not buying things I don't use, basically. So basically what I do in real life, if I don't need it, I don't buy it. So I'm kind of excited to see if it will work in this one as well. Let's see how far and fast we can get. Do 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 do. I can't wait until the skills for speeding up cooking actually works. It's gonna be amazing. Can you imagine doing this for 1 second per cook versus 6 seconds? Oh, so shifting of seasons is always like awesome, because if you're way away from the thing, you can sleep and TP back to the house the next time. But something not so awesome about it is if you cook like a huge thing of, say, pottage. Yes, exactly. Like most of the day today has been spent cooking. But yeah, like if I had 50 something pottage that I just cooked the night before, and it was in my inventory, and I laid down to go to sleep, and it was the next season, my pottage was at 50%. So don't sleep with food in your inventory if you don't want it to get murdered if you're doing a season shift. So, because that really sucked. I was like, no, 50%. Mostly because it didn't sell as much as it was supposed to sell. Alright, there we go. Meat goes in there. Hi. I know I don't have a tavern yet, I'm sorry. I'm a horrible boss. Alright. And you can't, like, this is filled up. It means that the hunter will keep stuff in their hunting lodge now. So we always have to make sure we have room here, or it stays in the shed, which is really crappy. There we go. I need to eat anyway, I guess. Food's good. I lied, I'm taking that back to the house. I kinda don't want to build a barn, but I kinda want to finish this mission. Like, nobody wants to pay taxes on something they're not gonna use yet. So what's been your guys' biggest tax bill for spring so far? Mine in year 11 in spring was right at 3,000 gold for taxes. Nice. 1035. You said you're in year 4. That's about good. I wish the fields would tell you how much they do. 1,600 for you. Yeah, destroying unused stuff is important. I'm big on the link storage, but anytime I can make a better thing, I delete the old stuff too. Do you guys know how to do the upgrades on the walls? Not the daub, but the other thing? I might show you that in just a second. You guys probably already know if you've been watching anybody else. Just give me a second, I got another couple minutes on this pottage. Well, it's gotta be cooked at the precise temperature of midnight 30 every night. Otherwise it doesn't taste right. Oh nice, 30,000? 30k, very nice. Yep. Yeah, I saved up 35 for buying my sheep farm. And then I had another 2 years of taxes saved back. Yeah, I try to keep a year ahead of taxes. Well, it is like, you think about it, you're like, I just put in 90 hours of gameplay for this. Well, it's 90 plus now, but yeah, 90 hours of gameplay for this, and I'm re-rolling. What is even going on? But I think it'll be less beating your head against the wall trying to get those points that we needed just by re-rolling. And I've noticed like some smoother stuff since I started, and some of the tips have made. I mean, I think my first, yeah, look at that, another new level of crafting. Bum, bum, bum. All these work in progresses. We're gonna pretend like Cook works, and we're gonna buy a point in it, because it'll eventually work. But yeah, I'm happy they went ahead and did it, even if some of us have to re-roll a little bit. I know on the forums they ask if the points could be given retroactively, but they haven't responded yet. So if they do it retroactively, I'll probably be like, back to year 11. Like, screw the Snoopy stuff. Nobody needs this. I didn't even know who Alwyn is. It's fine. I just want to say I would have 2,000 gold right now if it wasn't for Alwyn. He's making me play that stupid target practice game with him. How about I don't want to play your stupid game? Okay. Alright, well, we're gonna water ourselves and then we're gonna go to bed. Yeah, let's see here. Load. Yeah, so Spring 11 is saved in 0007, even though I deleted all the other ones. Just so nothing would overwrite that damn thing. And then 000. But yeah, I completely agree. We're like, nope. Oh, you like this? So I hadn't saved in forever. I would say a good hour. And I, for the first time, was pushing like the F buttons to see what they did. And I hit F9 and it rolled me back 56 minutes. That was a lot of salty tears over that one. Because F5 is quick save and F9 is to reload the whatever your quick save was. Hi, thank you, Hunter. Go hunt. Alright, fine. We'll build the bar. Actually, let me check firewood real quick. Yeah, that was, oh god. Let's see here. I went and bought the pickaxe already. So that is something I want to do today. I am gonna use the campfire trick for that tonight. Let's see. We were doing something, guys, and I forgot what it was already. There goes the memory. It's fine. Oh, I remember. I remember now. Alright, let me go cut down a tree real quick. We were checking for firewood because we don't want our people to be out of wood and start getting cranky at us, because she's probably going to say, I don't have any wood and I hate your guts right now. Not quite. Okay. We still got time then. Yeah. I 100% agree on that. There's a pig up here that likes to try to murder me when I cut trees up here. Sometimes there's two. I see you, pig. I didn't see the other pig. Why? Okay, so there's two pigs. See, I told you. Cheese. Cheese and crackers, guys. Thank you for stopping. And you don't have to pick the spears out of their body if you're skinning them and they're stuck in the body, because they'll give it right back to you. So it saves time having to sit there and click on the arrows or the spears. Although for me, I have to go up here and hit like 12 wooden spears that I missed with. I am excited, like I said, excited to try the bow. So we'll see how that works. But I actually came up here for a tree so I can get firewood in the box. Oh, look, another pig. You're like, can you please focus, Tia? Please focus. I can't because there's only ever 2 pigs and now there's 3. I don't even know what to do now. Alright, back down here. Okay. Well, I have the smithy 1 now. Ah, berries. I'll be back for you, berries. I think I'm being too picky about who I have as a woodworker, but I think if I'm picky enough, then I'll get somebody good. Because first time I played this, my first 2 or 3 people in the village had 1111s all the way through. Limestone is for upgrading colored walls, but I have not figured out how to use berries to color the walls yet. I don't know if it's just a lack of talent on my part or if it's not in the game yet. Firewood. Wood for fire. If you use firewood, it slows down wood consumption. Okay, there we go. We have plenty of spears. She has fire for her firewood now. Alright. We're planted. We could do the barn, but we're not gonna. I'm gonna go check and see if there's any females who know how to cut wood on the around the campfire real quick. I think they change out every season. Like, you get more people migrating in and out every season, but I'm not sure. It could be every year and not every season. Because I just missed the person that could do 6 hunting and 6 woodworking. Or extraction. Which is kind of sad. Alright, this guy's been here since yesterday. Not good enough, buddy. Alright, we're gonna go up to the mine before it gets super dark so I can do some stuff. I don't know if you guys were light fingered or not, but the tools are now out of all the tool sheds. I didn't do that, but I was super tempted, especially when I saw how much they sold for. That and how much it would cost to actually make the tools myself. Oh, thank God we didn't get up there. We need the pickaxe. Gotta get the pickaxe. This is usually something I do in winter, but I was really busy this last winter doing stuff that I don't even remember right now. And when I get a few hundred berries so I can sell them. And you guys know your salesmen, the guys with the bags down there, have respawned their money every season, right? So between this village and the village across the water, you have about 6,000 gold that you can sell worth of stuff each season. So you guys up late or up early? Late, it's 1 a.m. Nice. It's almost 3 a.m. here. So it's definitely late. Yeah, 3 a.m. for Chumley too. Nobody needs to sleep, just stay up. Yep. What horror movie is it that if they go to sleep they get nightmares? It's like Freddy Krueger or something like that, isn't it? Nobody needs to sleep, just stay awake. Yeah, ready. Alright, we're gonna go sell this pottage and these berries. And then, now that I have the pickaxe in my inventory, we're gonna go up and mine some. I feel bad about doing that, but I'm about to need a scythe. And there's no way I'm dropping 500 gold, 600 gold for a scythe when I can go up there for 2 seconds and mine my own stuff. I refuse. No, I feel that as well for the lack of responsibilities. I was fortunate enough to be able to retire early. And, so now I just do what I want when I want, as long as it's legal, of course. My buddy gets a little crazy when he doesn't have his kids for the weekend, so he's like, I'm gonna stay up all night. He's asleep by 11. But like, stay up and game some more with me. Alright. Also, if you guys want to relatively think about money, it's only like 2.5 berry bushes per fertilizer. I'm just gonna throw it out there. So, if you think about it like that, it's not quite as traumatizing that you have to fertilize the field. Alright, I got to go now, buddy. I got to go do stuff. Hi, babies. I was working like a regular 40-hour job with the occasional hour or two of overtime, like not too strenuous. I would be in bed less than 30 minutes when I got home. I don't think I've ever bought 50 manure in one go. I might cry a little bit. Cause 50 times 10 is only 500. It's only 500. It's still really stupid expensive, but it's only 500. I think if I beat Alwyn or whatever his name is, that I get like a recurve bow or something cool. So that's why they're charging me like $100, 100 gold every time I challenge him. Alright, so we're going to the cave, which is right here. We're not gonna get eaten by a bear. But we are gonna scout out for some healing plants, maybe. So anytime I have to go deal with bears or wolves, I make sure to pick up healing plants. Like if I go to Hornica in the south, I definitely pick up healing plants because there's a whole swath of wolves right through there. So at one point up here by this iron mine, you can't put anything right near it except the mine. And I wanted to have a dude up here with a house, the storages, and the house, the storages, and the mine, which is 4 buildings and 1 dude. And I was always shy just one thing, so I ended up putting the storage house down and just trekking. Oh god, 2 bears. What the heck? Oh, this is gonna be... That was your behind. Did somebody tell the bears that I was coming up here? Because I do not appreciate that. The fishing net. The fishing hut works really good. I was full up on fish all the time, but all you can do is like salt them, dry them, and just eat them. And if I had meat and gravy in my thing like I always do, they wouldn't even touch it. So I ended up just selling it and ended up deleting the building. Okay, there was only 2, right? Alright, I should be good. Build. Fire. I need sticks first. I'm gonna do the campfire first, and then I'll do the thing. So, if you're building stuff up here, where the mine is and stuff, I think this is actually the closest place you can go to build at, because you can build all through here. It's really flat. You can actually, I know for sure you can fit a storage 2 easily right here. And then a house and a small food storage. So I know you can actually do that here. And then the mine's up here. So it wouldn't be too long for a worker to walk. Just never got it completed. Oh, no. Okay, sorry. Brain. Fire. Do the fire. Alright, we're gonna put it right here. Nice, you have a resource building by the one? Very nice. Yeah, I still don't use the salt. And I end up, because I don't know how to use it, I know what it's for, but I haven't figured out if you can even use it yet. The limestone. I've thrown away so much of that, it's ridiculous. Like the smaller one that's not the mine, the excavation shed, I would have liked it better if I could have just done just rock out of it. I mean, it'd be nice if you got some iron, like 1 or 2 pieces every day, but nothing, nada. Walk across the lake to mine every day, nice. Let's see, yeah. Yeah, this one right here, supposedly it's called the salt mine, but it also, I've seen it drop iron as well. I don't know if there's just a different ratio that it drops. And I don't have... Oh look, a simple house. I'm not upgrading houses. I know it makes people happy, but until because it's so much money for the bigger houses. Kind of creepy watching them walk into the lake. Well, at the place I have right now, right across the river, is where I had my houses initially, with the hunting lodge and the wood shack in the same spot. So every morning they'd wade across the river to go to work. But at least it wasn't like neck deep, it was just waist deep. Also, I kind of like, besides food and firewood, do we even pay them anything? I feel bad. I feel like I should have unionized my guys or something. Like, look, I said you get to work in the field and you get food and shelter. and warmth. And that's it for the next 50 years of your life. And you'll work for me until you die. I was like, do you guys not have any ambition? Because you could go out and build your own city. I'm just saying. Map. So it is 4:13 in game. So we have until 7 until we can bounce. I know this resets every season, but I don't come up here every season. I come up here and get the stuff I need and then bounce until I need more. This time is the first time I've used the campfire trick, but I saw that the other day and I was like, that would be actually pretty spiffy. Because it was just me dragging it to the resource bin I had up here. Yeah, I mean, all you have to do is ask, like, honey, can we have a baby? She's like, yeah, I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. You don't even need to be involved. I was like, wait, what? Everybody knows babies come from dialogue options. I'm just curious how they 100% of the time have a boy. How deep do these mines go, man? I don't think I've ever been to the back of the mine. I'm gonna stop right there and start picking stuff up. Because I was gonna go all the way to the end, but it doesn't seem to be ending anytime soon. Look, it's not that I don't care about the rest of you guys. I just like the iron better. It's my favorite. Yeah. I mean, that would be, I mean, there were no female heirs back then. I mean, at least not in abundance. So I guess storyline wise, you wouldn't have a choice on if you had a male or a female. I was just saying, because somebody had once told me that when you had a baby, you would get 300 Dynasty points, which is like, I was like, yeah, then I'll get past my 780. And that was fine with me, and that did not happen because they came with no points. Well, it's like, it cracks me up a little bit because they're like how females and stuff in history and blah 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 blah. It's like, you know how many females knew how to read and write back then? So who the hell do you think was writing history? Let me just point that out to you. So I take their news the same way I take our news, with half a grain of salt. Yeah, I knew they didn't have a female main character, coming, and I mean, that's fine with me. I kind of like made up my own backstory. Like, I was the eldest daughter, or whatever, and they told me to disguise myself and to run. And so, basically, I'll be adopting. Because, like I said, it's just a dialogue choice. Hey, we need a baby. Okay, I'll go take care of it. So, yeah, I mean, because the only time I know I'm a guy in here is when I run out of stamina, and then I just pretend that I maybe have a cold or allergies from the last winter, or it's like a cold from last winter or allergies or whatever. So that's what the huffing and the deep gravelly stuff is, and then, yeah, and then having to find a wife is part of my disguise. So, I mean, it's a game. Just use your imagination and don't get hung up over stuff you can't change. That story seems plagiarized. You know what? There is no new news. There's only new points of view on the news. And that was completely plagiarized from Lois and Clark. The New Adventures of Superman. I'm just going to throw that out there. Alright, wait, we can do this, can't we? Oh, no, it doesn't work in the mine. So if you throw a rock on the ground, by the way, it will highlight and show you that you threw a rock on the ground, but I guess it doesn't work here. Alright, so I think we got plenty of stuff now. And I'm going to grab some rocks just for fun. We're going to go up here, and it is, I believe, time. Yeah, we can sleep now. It's 9:07. 19, which is 7 o'clock. Grab all my stuff. And I'm back home. Alright, 57 iron. Good job, team. I need a drink. Coffee or something stronger. Because we can do Irish coffee too. Or Bailey's. There's some Bailey's in there. Nice, and our pickaxe only 50%. Our cabbages are done. Very excellent. Yo, I know. I'm trying to X. Alrighty, good deal. I'm happy with our iron intake. Oh, shouldn't have to get iron for another year. I think I'm gonna keep the gold in the storage bin out here instead of in my house. I changed houses one time and couldn't get the money because it belonged to somebody else. Oh, that's all the money I have? That makes me significantly sad right now. Alright, that means we need to pick berries. It's okay. We got this, man. See, 9 onions. 11 cabbages. So don't tell me you can't buy fertilizer. You cheap bastard. I'm just kidding. Sorry for the cussing. Use them their swear words. Okay, so, management? Hi, I know that you're a hunter and I respect your profession. However, oh, I don't have a barn yet. Never mind. Never mind. That was my bad. I'll fix it. Just give me time. I was going one way and it just went completely opposite. Very nice. Oh, I haven't talked to my future wife either. Cheese. Cheese and crackers, guys. Okay. We're gonna go pick some berries and check for some workers. I know, right? I was just saying, like, you have your farmhand and stuff, or your field worker, and you're like, dude, I don't ask him what he does to fertilize the fields. I just let him do it. I don't know. I don't want to know where the poop came from. Also, as an actual farmer, I will say that we rotate crops in order to reintroduce nitrogen into the ground and different nutrients and stuff. So the fact that crop rotation, you can't do that, is kind of like her. Would kind of like to be able to do that. Alright, we're doing berries because we have under 1,000 gold and I don't like it. We're also running to different villages to see who we can recruit this spring. Do not mess with me, pigs. I mostly don't have a spear right now. Yeah, exactly. It's like it's something that's common, that's been around for a long time, being able to rotate to, enhance the plants you got without having to spend money buying fertilizers and stuff. Yeah, I was like, there's a lot about this game that I actually really do like, though. I mean, I definitely wouldn't play this many hours if I didn't like it. I'm kind of excited to see, like, a year from now when they have the finished product on what it's going to be like. I think the only thing I'm not going to like is bandits, because I like to choose when I go into combat. Like, if I'm going into an area that I know has wolves, I'm prepared and expect wolves. But if they do bandits and stuff like that, that's going to be kind of like I'll have to combat when I run across them. So we'll see. I mean, if they're in certain areas, that'll be different. But if it's something that's they're raiding my place all the time, I don't think I'd enjoy that as much. Because bandits are supposed to be coming next year, I think, is what the timeline said. And I don't know any fancy stuff, so I don't have like a timer screen saying I'm away, or like being able to switch things in so you guys can see charts and different things like that. I don't know any of that stuff yet. So not too fancy. Hi guys, ignore the knife that I'm charging in with. Do you need something? Can I help you with something? Do you need something? You lost your bow or somebody stole it. No, I'm not. I'm not doing a bow because it's gonna cost me, and I'll have to buy linen thread, and then I'll just have to cry because I don't even have a bow, lady. Okay, not the kid. Yeah, the palisade. I actually built one around mine, and my workers did not like it. They were grumbling all the. All right, so is that not you? That is you. Why? Can I help you with something? You're elderly and can't craft tools. I will help you because you usually have something within my skill level. See? You want 3 stone axes this time. You wanted 1, and last season it was 2, and this season it's 3. And you still only give me 2 Dynasty reputation. People are so stingy. It's fine. Oh, we're gonna sell some stuff though. Hi, Adeline. Here's some berries. You're still my favorite were person that sells things. Alright. Oh, yeah, we were checking the fires for people that knew skills that we might be able to use. I do like jumping in this game because it's kind of dorky. It does take a crap ton of stamina to jump though. Alright, alright, we have some potentials. 3. Guys, you are not even trying right now. 4 in diplomacy. Nobody needs diplomacy. But there are new people, and it is a new season, so I will go check the other villages as I gather berries. And I will make that old man 3 axes for 2 dynasty points. Yeah, exactly. And like I said, they got another 2k across the stream, which is why I always set up shop here. It's not because it's the best location by any means. It doesn't have clay, doesn't have iron. It doesn't have a huge flat spot somewhere where we can just build things. But it does have 6,000 gold exchangeable every season. And like I said, this side of the side of the river I built on, I didn't build on last time. But the other side of the building fit all the tier 3 stuff. The other side of the river did. So I wanted to mix it up a little bit. I'll have to move over there for some things, but not all things. I'll probably keep the 2 houses that I have there, but I'll upgrade mine and move across the river. Berries. So I have to do 2 things before the season ends. One is build a barn or build a sickle, which means I'll have to build a smithy. And I'm torn between the 2 right now. Although I might finish the barn since it is part of the big quests. Yeah. Boom, survival new level. My favorite, and athlete 3. Finally. Now I don't even know where to put it. Probably strong as an oak, so I can get 10% more health. Or survivalist for less food and water. It'll be one of these 2 next. But athlete 3 of 3, I'm super excited now. Yeah, a lot of people like this spot up here and this spot here. Because it's flat as heck. And then there's a spot over here, I think, that's pretty flat. So what'd you guys do for 6 hours while you were up last night? Well, we watched some chick sit there and pick berries and cook stew. It was very exhilarating. This cracks me up. My mom said she tried to watch one of my videos and she goes, it was just really boring. It was like, it was one of my Minecraft videos. And she was like, you were just hitting rocks all the time and it was just really boring. I was like, yeah, I guess it is for somebody that doesn't have questions or just checking things out. Yeah, I did the same thing night before. Exactly. Dude, we have a routine, okay? It's soothing to be able to do the same thing every day. I've been doing this for a week, but I wasn't streaming. And I probably should have been like, guys, I'm awake. Are you guys awake? Insomnia gaming. Totally a thing. Take the berries. Okay, bye. Yeah, Deuces is somebody here and on YouTube that's doing content for this. And I've been really enjoying... oh, she's a 6 hunter. But I already have a 6 hunter. Management. So you have 4 and 6, and she has 4 and 6. 3. Guys, I need this skill stat. I need this to be 6. And you guys are just not giving it to me. Okay. It's fine. We'll just go to the next... Oh! I gotta talk to my future wife. Hi, chickens! Hi, chickens! Okay, save. And then we'll also quick save. Hey, no chickens. No. Okay. Hi! Oh, you have a quest too. I'll totally help you. Oh, nope. You can't have a bucket that costs too much things that I don't have. Hi, beautiful lady. You look awesome as the sky today. Latest sky today. Flowers. You do a good job. And 100% affection and 100% thing. So I just have to come back tomorrow and we can get married. Streams. Yeah. What was it? So I was watching Deuces while I was playing. Because he's kind of soothing in the background. And wolves attacked him. And I thought they were on my screen. And I may or may not have flipped out a little bit. I know, right? I don't know. I told her, it's like, you'll get your own bed most of the season, and you can do what you want, and you don't have to live with 4 other people in your house anymore. And you can adopt whatever children you see off the street. I don't even care. But yeah, I like that particular Inga, because once she marries me, she has 10 as a farmer and 10 as an animal herder, animal keeper. So, like, it's, like, max skill, I think, is 10. I haven't seen anything over 10. Oh shit, what? No pig! That's what I get for not paying attention. He's guarding those berry bushes up there. There's a lot of berry bushes here. Okay, pig. Sorry guys, I was not ready for that. I got along, I was neck and neck with her and her sister. Not intentionally, I didn't even know they were siblings. But, neck and neck, and she was the first one that I was able to dialogue enough. Like, I used to not save before I dialogued. And then once I figured out that trick, it was much, much easier. But yeah, she said yes first, so I married her. And then the other lady that I was dialoguing happened to be her little sister. And her parents, who were both merchants, by the way, tried to move into my town. I should have just kept them there, because they stayed in one of my houses for the longest time. And so I had 2 merchants in my town the entire time. But yeah, it was completely by chance that I found out she had 10 of 10 farming. But yeah, if you have somebody that does a profession or something like that, if you see them, like if you try to workers because of the band of bugs I hear. Yeah, it was painful. I finally, once we had a kid, I could move the kid in with me, and she would come without the rest of her family. But if I tried to move her in with me, it didn't work, so I had to build an entire 4-4 house just for her and her family. So she lived in that house, and then I lived in my own house. It was a pain, but I did have 2 merchants there that I could, what am I doing here? Oh, looking for workers. Oh, 3-6. But you're a boy. Damn you. Oh, I don't want to do this. The reason I don't want to get a boy is because the babies don't count, or they count against my stuff. Fine. Fine. You know, screw it. I don't care. We'll just have, you'll stay in a house that can only have 1 baby. Save. You can't have 3 children like the other asshole did. How's your job? You hate it. Okay, see, this is why we save our damn game. Load. I don't think I hit quick save. I think I hit summer 3:30. Yeah, this one. It's fine if they have babies, then at least they'll only be able to have 1 baby, because I'm on the small houses right now. Alright, let's do this the easy way. We'll do quick save this time instead of number save. Hey, do you got a minute? Nice weather, right? Oh, and you reload, and there's new dialogue, by the way. Hey, do you have a minute? Actually, hold on. Hold on, I don't even want to. Alright, she wasn't a person. Have a minute? How have you been? New settlement. See you there. Bye, dude. Also, lady that is down in my settlement right now, I apologize. You now have a boy roommate. Good luck. F. Assign workplace and woodshed. Lumberjack. There you go, buddy. And escape. House. See? Somebody said you can't put boys and girls in the same house. I'm like, that's a lie. Because even when the boy and the girl weren't in the house, they still ended up moving in together and had a baby. Okay, perfect. So I only have... Alright, let's get out of here. I only need 2 workers. Yeah, the bug is a pain in the tail for sure. Alright, we're gonna cut down trees because that pig's gonna try to murder us again as soon as we go in the other berry bushes. Who dat? Did either of them have any... Okay, so I can throw him as a field worker as soon as I get a barn up. So I don't have to do a sickle this year. They'll still have a baby because there's a double bed, so when they get married, they'll sleep in the double bed, and that'll free up the single bed for the child. Because the little houses can hold 3 people, which is basically parents and a child. If you put them in the 4 one, they'll just keep having babies. Even though you say, please stop having babies because I need somebody to actually go work. Man, somebody came through here and picked all the berries. What a jerk face. Always the pig. It's always the pig when you're in the berries. Every time, without fail. 4. No, because you chopped down a tree and you neglected to actually make the spears. Okay. Q. Make the spears, get your vengeance. And the Wyson are nice and calm unless you get too close, and then they'll stomp your face. Wait, I hear another pig. I kind of want to fight them for the berry patch, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna walk away. But having babies and living in a better house will bring up their... So getting married brings up their happiness. Like, both of them are at 50 now. So if they got married, their happiness would go up permanently. If they have children, their happiness goes up permanently. If they move into a bigger house, their happiness goes up permanently. If their house has a daub on it, their happiness goes up. So it's a nice balancing act. The stack, right? I need to get this guy's axes crafted. I'll go ahead and get that done real quick. I need to make sure to get home so I can heal up real quick. Yeah, if I wanted another hunter, I'd grab her, but I don't need another hunter. And tomorrow I'll come take my bride. We'll see how this goes. My Boston marriage. Yeah, it really does. Like I said, I have 3 children on my other save. And BP, my brain. Unabbreviate BP so my brain catches up again. Oh, yeah. The healing stuff. No, it doesn't weigh very much at all, for sure. Yeah, because you only need 10 to go from 0 or a couple health to full health again. Because it's 10 per. leaf. Oh man. Oh look, my villager has a quest. Bam, bam, bam. Please. Alright. I brought some berries. So I'll restock my quest berries real quick. Broadleaves. Oh, you're out of firewood again, man. Cool thing is I won't have to be gathering that myself from now on. I'll still have to craft it. So while they make firewood, they don't throw it in the box very quickly. So it's kind of like, guys, can you please throw firewood in here so people don't cry? Gotta turn all those to bags pretty soon. Oh yeah, we're gonna eat some broadleaves. Okay, so I'll have to get some more soon. I don't like running out. Meat that's at 50%, if you cook it into, say, something like, cabbages, it will go to 100% as the foods. You guys are like, oh look, more cooking. It's okay, we need to do this. It's important. So we have 2 more buildings we can build before we finish the barn. Although we're going to use the barn as one of the buildings. And then it should open up even more buildings for us to be able to build. So I think in the morning, first thing, I'll go ahead and finish the barn. The logging one is the only one that really matters. If it's surrounded by trees, if you have enough trees inside your town, you can build in a town. But if you don't, then you can't. Like, I'll show you my spot, because I know it gets a lot of wood. The hunting lodge doesn't like it if there's a lot of buildings around. So basically just pretend like you're playing Banished, and your radius is about the same. So I put my logging and my hunting cabin back to back. But yeah, one of the guys said he doesn't put his in town because it doesn't get any wood, but if you looked around and saw, you would see that he had no trees in his village. So here's my closest building here, and I'll probably build a couple more along the river bank. But my hunting lodge is here, and my wood lodge is here, because there are so many trees right here. Your 50-meter radius for this guy, for hunting, is about right here. So if you ran a circle about this far apart from here, no buildings is no interference type of stuff. So she gets more than enough meat. I don't have to. And she have a spear in there. I don't have much. She's 43 meat. Oh, okay, so it's dark. Hold on. funny, I only open the torch if I have to go in the storage things. Or if I can't get in my own house. Okay. So today is delivering axes. We'll go get married real quick. And then we'll finish the barn, I think. Do 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 do. I didn't realize how much stone knives actually sold for, so I was kind of impressed when I sold some. But without going out of my way, it was much cheaper to do it than the way I normally do it, which is through pottage. Alright, let's turn the axes in and get a wife. And they said they fixed it where you had longer times to do the stuff and the seasons didn't matter anymore. That's a lie. I failed a mission after the patch notes on that, and it was because the seasons changed. Can I help you with something? Oh, if you're starving, I can help you. Because I have things. Journal. 7 meat? Lady, I bet you have 7 meat in here. See? Here you go, lady. Where'd you go? Hi. This is meat you've never seen before. You're welcome. Yeah. No, like I said, pottage still's for 14 without any perks. Time to go get... Okay, let's get married and then turn in the stone knives. Nope, nope, nope. I always feel bad because I always run everywhere, and it's better if you don't. That way your food and water last longer. Yeah, that's why I was wondering if we could make a campfire that had a place to sit around and stuff. I think that would be really sweet. And it would allow travelers to come in that wanted work. The same thing it does for the NPC towns. And I would absolutely love a traveling merchant, so I can say, at this town, and this town sell these things. I mean, I don't know if it'll ever get that in depth, but it would be nice. I mean, we're wish listing right now, right? Where's my wife? Nope. Honey! Honey! Let's get married. Hi. I'm the happiest ever. Thank you. Alright, so I'll show you her stats. Boom, 10. So she's going to be good at animals and farming. Not particularly the farmhand, but the thrashing and the making stuff. So, perfecto. I'm only 19 this time when I got married instead of 24. It's hilarious. Oh, let me check and see what this quest is here. Oh, my wife had the quest. Whoops. Hi. Can I help you with something? Oh, you still want a bucket. You know what? I'll get you a bucket, because it's our anniversary. Yeah, it definitely does. Like, I wouldn't think this was an alpha if I was playing it. This is like a game that's finished nowadays. Which makes me a little sad now that I think about it, but... Like, I've been burnt the heck out of by early access before, for sure. Do. Okay, so I gotta build a barn and do things. We could have had a barn built last year, but I just wasn't feeling it. I know. Such heavy lifting work. It was a gentleman that I talked to. Was it you? Here's your axes. Oh, nice. Diplomacy by talking to people. Imagine that. Alright, frequent buyer. 5% lower prices, thank you. Which also, I have to do good host next, which is 5% mood and booster for each inhabitant. And then seller is what I'll be focusing on. Because more for less, yeah? How many quests do we have? We have lots of... Oh, Elwyn. Dude, I'm not ready to do that yet. Does he ever get tired of waiting for you to compete against him? I just can't be shamed into paying 100 gold again until I have bows and arrows. Survival builder games? Absolutely. I played a lot of Ark, a lot of Atlas, a lot of Life is Feudal. The MMO was ridiculously dumb, but the Euron was really good. Yeah, I never got to do the Elwyn story before, so that's kind of neat. The first like 6 quests with him was really fun and engaging, and then as soon as you start making me pay to compete against somebody, I get a little irked off. Alright, we are building a barn today. We've done all the other things we needed to do. J for journal. You're horrible at the keys, buddy. You need to focus. There you go. Build a barn. Build a bear. No. Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that myself. I need to get her as a field worker real quick so I can harvest these few pieces of rye or flax that I have. And then I'll build a smithy. Well, I think like the first 2 quests, all you need is like 6 sticks to finish his quests. So it might be that, because it might have been the fact that the kid we were supposed to quest with or something just grew beyond the age that we were allowed to tell him to do stuff. Because he was 7 when we talked to him in the first year. Maybe he outgrew being a jerk face, or... I don't know. Alright, so we're building the barn. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna see if you fit right. Yeah. Can't be placed in water. Too uneven. No problem, that's why we tried multiple things. Oh, I saw a green flicker. Doable. Yeah, just to be careful. I mean, like I said, hi pig. I see you. You jerk face. Pig number 2. I don't do night hunt either, because for some reason when I try to do a night hunt, it just timed really badly, and I never could get all the things I needed in time. So I would lose rep. And only gaining 1 rep per, it's a little too brutal for my taste. Hunter knowledge. I think I'm just gonna go with extra XP. So the XP dumps that happen in the skill points doesn't speed these skills up, it speeds your technology up. Like you get extra points per action. So it does your technology boosts. Yeah, no, like I said, I have Wolf Alley that I go to, but I mean, you stay up till late, which I'm like 99% sure they have a stamina debuff or whatever the next day if you stay up way late, like if you try an overnighter almost. So, I mean, I don't think you have to go to bed at 7, but I think you have to go to bed before 11. Otherwise you get the stamina thing the next day where you have to huff every 3 steps you go. Yeah, Athlete 3. See how I'm not huffing yet? This is amazing. I like this much better. Oh yeah, these one. Yeah, I never sleep, but yeah, every time I would not go to sleep or sleep right like at dawn, the next day I found like it really hard to run or to chop down trees. Like I'd chop down one tree and be completely out of breath. And if I slept more than I didn't have that problem. It was just weird. Or if you're building. Okay, I need some straw. Yeah, I was laughing. As of like this stream, I don't think I've talked this much in a couple months, like at all to other people. And my voice is starting to hurt a little bit. It just made me laugh. I'm like, you really haven't talked to like anybody. $30 sticks. Look at that. I don't even have to collect things anymore. People get it for me. That's amazing. I'll go over here and work on this barn. Also, if you do get the upgraded tools, it doesn't use near as much stamina and you build faster, which I think is pretty spiffy. I just thought maybe like they had more durability on them, but that's not the case. It's actually faster. Guess what? We're right next to the reeds. These used to give you 2 to 3 per grab. Like, these were almost as good as berries. And now they only give like 1 to 2, which I kind of pouted about a little bit, I'll be honest with you. It's 4 a.m. Everybody have their alcohol and coffee. Or tea. I'm sure some people drink tea too. So trees and reeds grow back in 1 to 3 years, depending on whatever the fuck they feel like. So there's that. Excuse the language again. So you can mow out all the reeds and the trees and it'll eventually grow back. I'm sure you guys have already noticed that if you are on a multi-year already. Alright, so the roof's done, which is always my first thing I like to get finished. And then the rest of it's all logs, okay. Doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Green and white tea at night, nice. I do enjoy green tea, but it has to be made by somebody that knows how to make it. And that person is not me, so. Cutting down trees, aren't we? This is not the best farmland, by the way, by any means, by any stretch of the imagination. But I happen to dig it at the moment. If you put the farmland right over there, where my dot is, it's in perfect rows almost. It lays out really, really well. Kind of a lemon aftertaste. Nice. For the green and white. Oh, it's a combo. Nice. I did, when I was in Egypt, I did hibiscus tea. And that is extremely tart. But it is really good. And I liked it plain. I didn't like anything in it. Green tea, I like it plain without anything in it. I do, on occasion, do like sleepy time tea. Because it smells really good and it's a blend of other things as well. I do like to put honey in it though, basically to kind of counteract it from being sleepy time tea. I might be drinking that sometime soon too, because I'm sure it would actually be a little bit more soothing on my throat than, like right now I'm not drinking the coffee black at the moment. I'm drinking it with like full cream in it. So it's kind of like a, not nutritious, but it's good. It's a full meal. I forget to eat a lot when I'm gaming. Sometimes when I'm reading too, I forget to eat. Alright, so we'll work the field after I get the barn built, and then when we got it fertilized and plowed and the cabbage on there, then we'll assign the wife to it so she can finish harvesting the stuff without any tools, because we don't have any tools at the moment. Axe, number 1. There we go. I'd never ever bother cutting down birch in this game because birch only ever has 2 logs. And ain't nobody got time for that. Four and 4. So 8 more and we'll have a barn up. Do 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 do. Alright, we already killed the 3 pigs that were right here. I've often thought, as this tree stump, trunk, whatever, falls, that I'm like, it could kill me like 5 times over. I don't know if you guys have ever actually cut down a tree, but the way it bounces and the way it would hit you, you would be very, very dead. I'm kind of glad they don't have that equation in the game. It would be, what was that? It'd be Medieval Dynasty, where you only last 1 season. Boom! We did it! We also unlocked the fishing hut. Alright. Management. Zawaf. Look, I appreciate that you go all... Oh, crap. I gotta see if the problem came to our home. Well, she lives here. She still thinks she works over in Chickenville, though. I want to see if she's putting eggs in our stuff. Let me go check real quick. It's important to me. Because if she's putting eggs in our basket, I might let her... Nope, she's not. Okay. Sorry, honey. You have to come back over here and work. I know you like your chickens, and See? That was the problem there. So she has to work in the hen house. But she's not working in the hen house. I need her to work in the barn. Assign workers. Field worker. Inga. Why is this so hard? Okay. Do over. Ready? Barn. Okay, so she's there. So the problem might not be fixed. It may not. Because as you can see, she's way over there. Alright, excavation shed is almost there. Fishing hut's good. Barn, hen house, smitty. Scythe and pickaxe. Everything else can sit on its laurels right now. Excavation shed. Dun da da da. I don't know why sticks are in this building, but that's okay. Drink of the water. Oh yeah, okay, so we're doing the farm stuff first. Dun, dun, dun. So I need cabbage seeds, manure. We didn't buy extra manure last time, did we? We did not. Okay, we're not broke. I thought we had like 700 gold. That's not too bad. We're not destitute yet, guys. Are we ahead of our taxes? $95 for taxes. I think we're good. That's such a low number after 3,000. More threshing, very nice. Alright, we'll see how far she gets tomorrow, and then we'll take over from there. Hopefully we won't have to hopefully first thing she'll do is chop this down. And then after that, it shouldn't be too bad. So management, do I have 3 houses? Nope, I only have 2 houses. So before, when it was bugged, when she wouldn't come to live with you. Hi, Bramble. Brambo Leo? Nice. Giveaway? I have nothing to give away except my time, buddy. But yeah, this is a good game though. Wrong chat? Yeah, no, sure. It's okay, it's okay. I mean, sometimes you do jump and want to hit giveaway and get something free. No harm in trying, right? Dude, I don't even know how to put like a break timer on this game. Like to say, hey, I need 5 minutes, I'll be right back. And it does a little countdown thing. I'm not at that skill level yet, buddy. I think I have a grand total of like two viewers ever, so definitely not that level. Okay. So that's our guy there. It is buffering a little bit. 1.2% dropped frames. Oh, yeah, I'm been goofing off on this for like a few months here and there. I haven't actually learned any of the stuff to set anything up. So I'll try to figure something out, that way if people are actually interested that they can do it. But I figured I was spending so many hours on this game, I might as well just stream while I play, and if people had questions, then I'd be happy to answer. But yeah, it has been, holy crap, we've been streaming 9.5 hours. Holy smokes. Alright, well we had the barn up. Lady should be on her way back home. We have a couple of questions. She asked for a bucket, didn't she? And we did not deliver. Bucket. Okay. We're gonna have to buy a bucket because I don't know how to make them yet. Pottage. Is it rendering like really badly? Like I don't want half of it really badly. If it's dropping a couple, that's okay. That's normal. Coin. Do 300. I don't know how much a bucket costs. Okay, good deal. Good. I have really fast internet and I just rebuilt, because I like to build computers. I just rebuilt this gaming rig and it should be okay unless the internet's messing up. Sleep. See, she was sleeping in the other bed and that's fine. It does not hurt my feelings. Alright, I'll be back with your bucket before you can realize that I don't have a bucket yet. Oh, no worries, buddy. I was just worried my stream was too glitchy, because one of the best things about this game is the view, because it is gorgeous most days. I mean, I don't really like this fog for sure, but most days it's pretty dang gorgeous. Oh, nice! You guys can watch Twitch on mobile. I swear I'm only 40 and not 60. I swear. Guys, I'm just trying to do the internet stuffs, okay? That's all. Alright, I know somebody has a bucket. Which one of you guys had a bucket? And please don't make me steal it, because that's just embarrassing. Because I don't like stealing. Alright, I don't think you have a bucket, lady. Nope, not a bucket, lady. Show me your wares. You can buy the porridge, though. Boop. 14. Please and thank you. Yeah, there is a lot of running to do. If you go south to Hornica first, one of the things that she does is make you run all the way over to here anyway. So it's just easier to get this one first and then go here for the tax collection quest. That way you don't have to run 52 different miles. But that's always stuff you learn after, not during, right? Had to backtrack. Yeah, the wolf, I ended up going so the wolf quest is over here. No, the wolf quest is here. And we ended up finding one here after I turned the quest in. But I ended up having to go up here because I know for a fact there's wolves right here. I didn't have to look for them. And there's also wolves right here. But you see how far away that is. So, yeah, I couldn't find the wolf. I spent a whole day looking for it. Found it after I turned the quest in. Okay, and you don't have a bucket either. The guy across the river might have a bucket. Went south on the road. Did you find anything along the road? You said you backtracked all the way to Denica. So you came over here? Yeah, it was a nightmare. I ended up killing my wolves over here where my normal wolves are. It ended up being, even running all that way, it ended up being faster than the first time I tried it. Sorry, I'm getting a bucket. Normally I don't pay for items for a quest, but it was my wife that bought it, or asked for it, so I have to, on principle. What's the even reward for this journal? 5 Dynasty and 25 farming? think my father-in-law has the bucket. Dad? Yeah, you had the bucket. 152. Oh my goodness. Alright, we have the bucket. Never doing another bucket quest again unless I can make it myself. Do 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 do. 850 rep. Very nice. I think there is another quest for him. Because I was only at roughly 830 when I finished that quest. Yeah. Yeah, you should be over 900 before you start having to grind. I was at 906, I think, before I started having to grind. And I don't know what triggered the next step for him. Just so you know. I would grab as many side quests as you can, because I think there's only a few a season. And you have to nab them while they're there. Unless it's something like asking for iron hammers and you don't have any iron. That's always a pain in the tail. But besides the bucket, they haven't asked for anything I couldn't make. I don't even know if I can make a bucket in... Yeah, I can't make it here. Yeah, he has more quests. Let's see here. So, journal. Oh, duh. I can't show you on this one because it's not my year 11. I was going to show you what one I was on with him. Open that. Flower. Honey. Oh, sweet. Okay, so she did cut the flax first. That was the important part. Thank you, dear. Here is your bucket. I can now build a hen house. Let's get the farming stuff and move it to the farming barn. I was worried about having a farmer in the barn because I thought that they would auto grind wheat or anything else you had in the box. And that is not the case because management, buildings, barn, this little hammer with the circle thing on it lets you pick exactly what they do and what they don't do. So I selected the barn, and then there's this that everybody sees. Next tab has your actual assignment, so you can partition this out on what you want them to actually do. And this tells you what they do. If you're not a farm worker, this is for the farmers versus the field workers. Simple bag, wooden hoe. I didn't know that until maybe year 4. Nice, 17 flax out of those 3 things. Well, he didn't even have the tax one done yet, and that's the one before the other one that shied me. So from what he said, he's at 850 for that one, so the next one should get him pretty close. But yeah, you're right, the earlier quest did add even more to there. Like, I've only done 2 quests for him, and I'm at 451. And I don't even think they were really quests. Okay, brain, you were doing something. Okay, moving barn stuff to barn stuff. Seeds. Itching it. Alright, so she's out here fertilizing. So our job will be to do this. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see when I get to chapter 7 if it's as hellish as the other one was. I don't think it'll be anywhere near there. Especially since some of the quests we're doing now that are the repeat quests have like 2 to 3 times much XP, which, mind you, that's only 4 to 8 XP instead of 1. Some of them only had 2, but that's still a crap ton more than 1 per. And I like the fact that some of the quests have the, nice, yeah. 8:53 to 4 grind. Yeah, I was at 9:10 because Unigust has one for militia, and I did that one, but I have no idea how that actually triggered. I don't know if it was because I felt kind of like it was because I had extra money in my bag when I talked to him. But it was also, I think, year 10 when it actually triggered. Alright, oops. Management. She doesn't know what I want because I didn't tell her, so that was my fault. There we go. Accept. Please, AI, figure out what I need. Hopefully it processes more than once a day, because I'll be really sad if it doesn't. Because that means this other half won't be fertilized. How have you been? Okay. This was my fault. If I'd have changed it this morning to all be cabbages, we wouldn't have this problem. That's okay. Actually, let me try something. I'm gonna go to the 100 cabin and see if there's a way to do something. Hi, lady. Sorry, I mean... do field work. Hi, can you move a little bit? Thank you. Alright, so there's no drying rack and there's no meat barrel in this one. Okay. Excuse me, lady. So 8 logs real quick. Kinda don't want to do this on account of the taxes. But at the same time, I kinda want to have things. logs. Logs, 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 logs. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna ask her to move and see if that triggers the recalculation on the field. Because I think the fields get calculated once in the morning. So I don't think making her move. Wait a minute, I have another idea. F, barn, hunting lodge, gatherer. Okay, AI is moving. And then Inga, hunting lodge, barn, field worker. Alright, see if it recalculates. Because if this works, she'll come back and start fertilizing this. If it does not, then we're just going to be out of season. Although I do think I do have 5 manure left, although I might not. Alright. Go ahead, drop this in here. Hmm. 4:30 already, man. Let's keep zipping by. Have some water. So the excavation shed, I normally actually put right here, because this lip right here can be mined. Well, not with a mine, but it can, I did hoe the field behind her, what she fertilized, but it processed, I think, too late. Like, I didn't check the field, so it still had flax and, onions right here, so it didn't fertilize it. So that was my bad. Because I didn't go to management and make sure that this was done correctly. Because I think it reads it in the morning to see what needs to be done. But she did scythe this, is what I was needing her to do at least. Because I'm pretty sure, I don't think I have 5 manure. I'll check real quick though, just in case I do. Yep, nope, nada. And even moving her doesn't trigger thinking about it. It's not a big loss if we don't get 5 more cabbages in there today. I still haven't processed like 150 of them. Okay, we're building a smithy, so we can start building some tools. Dun dun dun. think I got another 20 minutes on this coffee, and then I'm going to switch to some tea.